When do I say I struggle to pay my electric bills? What the fuck are you talking about?
Excuse me, bitch!
I just don't have, just because, like I was saying, my electric bill, which is almost $300, is due the 18th. And I'm even gonna be late paying my electric bill. Because I don't have that right now, you know what I mean? So I like being alone. I mean, if I keep getting these freaking $450 electric bills, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be alone. But I couldn't believe it. I opened my electric bill today, $450 almost. It's so high. I don't get. My electricity bill is so high. I don't get it. It's usually way less than that. I mean, last month was 300 something. I know it is the summer, so I'm guessing this one's probably gonna be like the most expensive of them all.
You know it's hard out here for a bill.
You guys, I was super clear, and I hate to even bring it up again because I know how much it embarrassed the lady who was caught, who's, speaking of electric bill, whose it was. I'm not going to say her name, so. But anyways, because it's not even about that. It's about somehow, I can see how it can happen because people can't watch everything, but I never, ever misrepresented my raffle as something that was supposed to pay for somebody's bill, okay? I never represented it like that, falsely.
Excuse me, bitch! Excuse me, bitch!
I thought, well, I could do a raffle for her, you know, so to help pay the bill for her bill. And, you know, I was like trying to make it happen. I was gonna do it, like, but I just did not have the time, you know? And so I ended up having to, unfortunately, back out or tell her I just am I'm not gonna be able to come up with that kind of money in that short amount of time and also pay my bills, you know? And if I, you know, I wanted to help, but I never misrepresented anything like on purpose.
Ziggy, you definitely misrepresented the raffle. Not everyone saw your video where you changed your mind and decided to keep all the money for yourself, and where you said you were in a pickle. You told a single mother you would help her, and then you didn't. Even a donation or a portion would have helped her. Don't worry, later we will find out what Ziggy blew all the raffle money on as well. Of course, a bunch of crap. A clear pattern with her.
Is there anybody that would be interested in a raffle that would be for charity? Basically what it is I guess I'll donate the product. But it's kind of okay, I don't know if I should, I don't think I should mention the person. I thought about doing, somebody has till the 18th, and I did see proof, and I would be paying the bill directly, but it's pretty high amount, unfortunately. Keep it from getting cut off. It's going to be like $700 and something, whatever. But the total owed is like $1,050. But instead of asking people to donate directly, well, first of all, people can't donate directly to it because it only allows 3 transactions done in like a certain amount of time frame. So what I thought, like, that people might feel comfortable about, because I had the link to pay it myself and everything straight to the electricity company, is this person has 4 kids, is in southeastern United States, and it's like super hot. And when you get disconnected, they, charge a reconnect fee and all that. Then she's going to have to come up with the $1,000 too that she's anyways. And actually a friend of mine who told me about this person, she's too embarrassed to mention anything. And I understand it is embarrassing. It's, Barbie said that she's doing okay right now, and she just doesn't want to deal with any of the backlash. She says she's getting by, and so she's fine. So I figured maybe, like, for this, so that people would feel comfortable, I could put together like a huge bundle of makeup and do like a raffle. But to get that much, it would be like, that'd be like 200 people. Well, even to get to the 200 people at like $5 each, I just think people wouldn't do $10 each. I think that's too much. But maybe at $5 each, people would pay for a chance to win the products. Or maybe I could do a first, second, and third. If I did first, second, third, maybe it would be better, because then that people would have a better chance, and maybe they'd feel more willing to pay the $5. Yeah, I pay the bill directly, Justin. But happy birthday, Justin. You'll partake, Sarah Me? I guess I could do maybe a little bit more, because now that I just noticed that, I was like, oh yeah, I need to make sure that I have the money, because right now I'm kind of tight on money myself. So maybe otherwise I wouldn't mind donating for maybe if I did enough entries to cover shipping too. I'm not going to profit or anything off of it. I mean, I am the one donating the product, so I don't think people, I'm not going to profit or anything off of it. Thing that we're going to be doing. So Sunday, I'm going to do we'll say Sunday, I'm doing a raffle. Okay. I'm hoping
That was definitely misrepresentation in my opinion. That poor lady who got she was getting help. You kept all the money, Ziggy, and you spent it on a bunch of electronics, dates with your new boyfriend, 2 Airbnbs, all while Jim was living there paying 75% of the bills. You may have told people you were changing your mind, but not everyone saw that show. There were plenty of people who got it was a raffle for a single mom's electric bill. I wish that in good faith, you had helped her out, even if it was just a small donation.
Let me see. I think you wrote something earlier. You just asked for some good vibes, prayers, whatever you believe in. My family is having a rough week. Of course. I try, you guys. I really, especially for you guys that have always been here, I'm going to try to do what I can. And that's like not very much to ask. I really do try. I hate when I feel bad about the whole, I don't know. I feel bad when I can't help somebody. Let's see. Okay. So, this is what I got. And we will see. I don't know. I don't know if I got everything. She won't freaking do chores. I mean, I try. How do you, I don't know. How do you make a kid do stuff like without being like abusive? She's very, very, she's very, very, she loves me. I'm her best friend. I'm her, you know, she'll tell you all that. It loves me more than anybody in this world and stuff. And she feels bad when she is disrespectful. She has a big heart. She's hilarious, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that's what kids do. They manipulate. But I also don't want her to get to a point though. My problem is I don't like that tough love stuff. Okay, so this is what I got. Does anybody have one of these? Let's see, is it? No, it's upside down. Okay. And do I need anything else besides this? It's an Oculus. Because, you know, I'm a dork like that. So I'm like really excited. I don't know how I'm going to have time though. I'm going to, it says Facebook account required, really. VR headset, silicone cover for facial interface, 2 Quest, 2 touch controllers, 2 AA batteries. This one, it was like $2.99. Which, I mean, it's expensive. I mean, it's not like, but it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure it's like more than that. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? So I was trying to use this camera that I got, but I didn't get around to trying it out. I was live earlier for like 45 minutes earlier today on my Oculus. That was weird. Hey guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Wait till you see where I'm at, okay? Don't tell anybody though. Ow.
Water park? Nope. There's supposed to be a hot tub here, but of course, it's not working. Oh my gosh, look at this place. It's awesome. But hold on. Let me okay, turn this around if I can figure out. Can it turn around? Broadcast. It won't be 5.5 hours because I have people to see and people to do. Just kidding. Kinda. How do I change around the... Oh, okay. No. Seriously gonna make me change it over this way? Just kidding. Oh man, aren't you guys? See, look at this hot tub that is so beautiful but does not work. So pissed, dude. I cannot even tell you how mad I am. I do feel like it's getting a little bit warmer, but I'm super mad. It's so awesome. And that didn't work when we got here. Then those were lit over here, but he just put them out, but yeah, they better be giving me partial refund on this. I mean, like nothing worked. I was so mad. Fred Hill on Mama, they thought that's what he didn't say. That's not what he feels is the truth, but that's what they had to sacrifice Summer for their sins. And
we both got the iPhones, and when I'm on the phone, I have to have it on speakerphone. I do not want to sit there and hold the phone up to my ear the whole time. Like, no, that gets really uncomfortable. Your cheek gets sweaty. It's just gross. Nobody wants a sweaty cheek. God, I'm so stupid. Anyways, God, I'm so stupid. Anyways, have to have on speakerphone. Would you know both me and Jim's iPhones, both brand new iPhones, straight from T-Mobile. Okay, so not any ones like bought off somebody's secondhand or something. Both of them problems like where the people could not hear us if we were on speakerphone. And it sucked because then you had to turn off speakerphone and hold it normally. And I'm just like, I hate that. So we returned them, got the Note 20s.
There were also 2 more phones that were purchased around that time as well. Ziggy purchased them for Fred Hill and his wife, but she decided to keep and use them for herself. Fred Hill is a neighbor of Summer Wells that Ziggy interviewed and used for content. The following information was told to me by an ex-friend of Ziggy. I was told that Ziggy kept the phone she got for Fred Hill so that Jim couldn't keep tabs on her. We find out recently that Jim was keeping tabs on Ziggy the same way he does with his own children. I assume something similar to an app that shows your location. Much like many families do. We found out from Jim's family that the reason Jim was tracking her was out of concern for her, but mostly concern for her daughter. Ziggy was taking her daughter out at all hours of the night and being sneaky, as well as being an irresponsible parent in general in the opinion of people close to her. Some of the specifics on that are not appropriate to air online in order to protect Ziggy's daughter. He was concerned she may be an active addiction again and felt responsible for Ziggy's daughter. For more specific details on all of that, please check out the recent Circle Jerks livestream with Jim's family. I will post the link in the description. Let's take a closer look back at Airbnb number 1 that she visited within about 24 hours of the illegal raffle. By the way, I forgot to mention that someone called the Indiana Gaming Commission on Ziggy, and she was given a warning not to do that again because it's illegal. And no, it was not 6up Media who called on her. Okay, back to Airbnb number 1.
This the reason she didn't help pay someone's electric bill and kept the raffle money? I don't know where you are in the chat or in the live, Purple, but Purple Love. The reason why is because she's a selfish bitch who doesn't keep promises and grifts for a living. I'm going to show you tonight.
I wanted to go over, there is say in the community.
Just the seats, we're about to get into that right now.
I don't have time to go over the story right now, but we'll share the GoFundMe if you want to check out what happened. Her sister was ran over 3 times by a truck.
Okay, here we go. Ziggy just said that she could not help somebody else. Now, sharing a GoFundMe is a very different thing. I will say that. Okay. She just mentions it. Now, I listened to this whole live. She mentions it right before she gets off. Somebody that was run over by a truck 3 times. Nobody has a clue who the fuck this person is, by the way. I didn't click on the GoFundMe. Maybe we'll go there and check that out. But listen.
And I'm going to go over it probably tomorrow, but here is the GoFundMe to read it and check it out. And then we'll go over it tomorrow and see, because I haven't even had a chance to really read into the story.
I never knew when I started that it was as bad as it is. Okay. And it's bad. She is a degenerate grifter who depends on YouTube 100% to pay her bills, and she outwardly shows the level of entitled is so blatant. It's so blatant. I can't believe what I fucking clicked into last night. Talking about it on her regular channel and showing how she made a list of 220 names. Okay. $5 a piece. They were it sold out pretty quickly. Near the end of the sellout, you stopped hearing as much about it. It moved to Facebook. She moved it to Facebook. And we just kind of didn't. Yes, we've already done the math, just the receipts, but thank you. It is $1,100. And she also got, during that time, people would be like, okay, I want to purchase 5 numbers. I sent you 50, keep the change. And that happened multiple times. Okay. I seen it over and over. I watched all of it. Time she showed us the electric bill, right? That's somebody else's, she says, and says, I cannot help with that. The very next day she says this, okay? Because I have my own bills to pay. My electric is due on the 18th, she said, and I don't even have that. Worried about paying her electric bill. Okay? So, a lot of people noticed that she just got a $1,300 phone, right? And was giving thousands of dollars worth of phone and service to a suspect in the case who she's interviewed multiple times, right? But she has people also that are struggling in her chat that are her own moderators, right? It blows my fucking, all of it blows my mind. So with all this in mind, okay, you know, she just did a raffle and we can say she made at least $2,000. Okay. We can say that without a doubt. She made at least $2,000. Guarantee. I guarantee that. If just with the tickets themselves, it was $1,100. Okay. And I know I watched at least another 8, 9, 1,200 on the screen. Okay. Through days. Mentioned in this one prior stream that I just played something, like she put it in and I didn't hear it the first time, but she said something. Does anybody have a Airbnb in the Indianapolis area for cheap? And I'm like, what did she say that for? Right? Like, oh, he lives an hour away. And I'm speaking specifically about the new BF boyfriend, Jason. Run, Jason. Do yourself a favor, my guy. Is that people are struggling everywhere. Okay? I'm struggling. Lee Marie's struggling. Mylanta's struggling. Tragedy Pimps is struggling. We're all struggling to get through. Okay? Every single one of us, everyone that's in her chat, even Cindy is struggling. In maybe different ways. Okay? But for the life of me, I cannot swallow a fucking creator that gets online and expects their subscribers to pay their fucking bills. All of them. All of them. And then when they can't pay their bills, they talk about it the very next day. They are in a fucking Airbnb with a hot tub. A hot tub. I'm sorry. How can you fucking say that shit's okay? You fucking say that shit's okay. How would you feel if it were you? Thinking outside of it. Just don't even think about who it is. Seriously. It's not Ziggy. It's not Ziggy. It is just some person, right, on the internet, and they just said that they cannot pay their electric bill. They offered to help pay somebody else's, backed out the next day and were like, no, I got to take care of myself. Did an illegal raffle and took in thousands of dollars, and then the very next day went live at an Airbnb. Do you know how fucking read the room, bitch? There are people struggling for their dinner tonight. And those people are the ones that I care about and I'm concerned for, because they're giving them they're like, here's my last $2. It was either at home alone or with a friend. Probably, no matter what, either way, in better shape than she would be had her mother be watching her, because is she ever, taking care of it all? This is not a Airbnb, like 1 bedroom. This is a entire Airbnb house, a party house that most people would buy, right? We could find it if we want to. That people would purchase usually together, right? Like a group of people. That's why there's a party center with a fireplace and a hot tub. That place probably sleeps 8 to 10 people, meaning it was not cheap, guys. It was not cheap. And she does this over and over and over. You can't pay your bills. You're not making the money you used to, but there you are. And probably the most expensive, and sure in the price bracket, for sure in the price bracket. Well, you know what? We can actually get on Airbnb when we're done watching this and find out.
Thank you so much. Have way too much fun. I know. I just honestly, both of us deserve it. But man, I don't ever go anywhere. I mean, I do.
What did you just fucking say, bitch? I never go anywhere. Well, you may not get out of the house a lot, but you go a shitload. You've been to, okay, since you've been a creator, you've been to Tennessee twice. You've been to an Airbnb. You've been to Great Wolf Lodge. I mean, that's more than most people get to do in a couple years' time. Just saying. Logan's mom, if I had my sticker predictor up, that would be one of the things that I would predict. I give it 2 weeks and she'll be calling him a stalker and applying for a restraining order. I'd say that's a pretty,
You're the lucky wiener, as Ziggy would say. Ziggy and Jason stayed at the Airbnb for 2 nights. Total is $458 per night. Well. If you include food and gas, as well as their party supplies like alcohol and funny gummies. That's about what she made off the raffle. Since we now know that Jim was back at home paying the bills, definitely watching her dog, and probably her daughter too. I wonder where he got she was and with whom. It's making more and more sense why he was tracking her phone. He was concerned for her and her daughter when she was with her.
So cool and so nice, okay? Because of course it's bad, guys. It's gotten really bad. People contacting family and now they're telling them crazy things and getting them upset. It's just gotten so bad. And then freaking Jason commenting like stupid stuff. Dude lives with his parents, okay? I paid for everything we did. I just want to say that. Freaking Jason commenting like stupid stuff. Dude lives with his parents, okay? I paid for everything we did. I just want to say that, okay? I paid for everything, and he lives with his parents, and he's 40 years old. So,
Ziggy. We know. You spent all your exploitation money on Jason at that time. Your exploitation includes Summer Wells, her brothers, other missing children who you couldn't even remember their names, Jim, his family, your daughter, your sisters, and even your own parents, and I have proof of that. All that money you grifted off of your loyal subscribers and friends was used to pay for phones, a camera, multiple Airbnbs, 2 virtual reality sets, 2+ DoorDash orders per day, and why have we not even once heard about you buying groceries? Oh, besides the frozen White Castle burgers that you didn't know how to cook. Laughing my ass off. But it's not funny. You have a child. And God knows how many dates with Jason or what else you have paid for that you didn't tell us about. Maybe Jason will reach out for some more insight. Oh right. Get a damn job, Ziggy. The following clips. Ziggy is sitting at yet another Airbnb approximately a week or so after the first one. If I remember correctly, she stayed and paid for multiple days this time. You may remember that this is the time that she showed up to see Jason for his days off, the new gay she was dating, while Jim was at her house paying her bills. But he clearly was not interested because he ghosted her the entire time. He didn't even call, let alone show up to hang out with her. From what we can tell, Ziggy didn't tell Jason she was coming, she just showed up to the Airbnb close to his house. We now know that Ziggy lied to her subscribers for months and that Jim, her ex, was living with her at the time as well and paying at least 75% of the bills. Here we go.
no, he's not married. He's not. I mean, I'm sure the YouTube stuff, I don't think bugs him yet so much. I mean, he's kind of annoyed by, people, digging into his life and stuff. Like, but it's not like, didn't seem to ever be much of a problem.
It was definitely a problem. Jason has commented recently that he didn't appreciate his whole life being on your YouTube channel, Ziggy. He didn't want to be a part of your YouTube reality show for clicks, views, and money.
I don't know. But I just needed a little bit more like effort, like here we are another weekend. Remember, that was the first complaint the first time I got upset with him, and he said I ran to YouTube too soon. It's like, but wait, you told me that I could talk about whatever on YouTube. So then he was like, okay, so he apologized, and he wants me to talk about the PTSD and stuff. But I just don't know, like, yeah, exactly. Going out, I need a little bit more, like, a little bit more of something, and I just hate that because if he really is like I know he is going through PTSD. I've known that, like, was one of his main issues and worries, is that his PTSD was gonna affect our relationship. And so I don't know. I guess it could be really something to do with that. I don't know. But all I ask for is just a little bit. I'm just disappointed and sad because I know, like, it's over because I won't, because I know me. Like,
Ziggy said it was over at least 4 times. She even once asked her subscribers to hold her accountable if she tried to let him back in. I have clips of that too. Instead, she hid it from everyone that they were still together. She recently claimed that she broke it off with him only right after Jim passed. So she let Jim stay there and pay the bills, all while still entertaining a guy that clearly wanted nothing to do with her.
it will be hard for me to get back to, like, I'm always going to be worried that stuff like this is going to happen. And then on top of that, like, okay, so the ex was like all, could tell that something was different with me. And so all of a sudden, like, he's starting to get even weirder. And, it's like, great. So now it's like a double fucking whammy. Thanks a lot.
Gee, Ziggy, I wonder why. He was living with you, paying your bills, and taking care of your daughter too. Yet you would disappear with some guy.
All of a sudden, like, he's starting to get even weirder. And, it's like, great. So now it's like a double fucking whammy. Thanks a lot. Because now, not only am I all, like, emotionally fucked up for, I don't know, like, who knows, a couple weeks until I'm sure I'll be okay. But, like, on top of dealing with that, it's like, you left me having to deal with, he's gonna, like, the guy just has one kid thing. There was nothing, like, to hide from anybody, whether it was my ex or, you know what I mean? I mean, I didn't feel like I had to go to my ex and be like, hey, just so you know, me and you haven't slept together for like 10 months or something, but I'm thinking about possibly sleeping with this dude, okay?
Except he was living with you and taking care of your daughter and paying your bills. Do you think you may have been leading him on, Ziggy? I would have been confused if I was Jim too.
He, like, could notice I was not, things were different, and now he's, like, bugging the crap out of me. So this is what he said, which was so odd. He texts me today and he goes, so, to a psychic, and they told me you have a new boyfriend and his name starts with a J.
Ziggy. I don't know how anyone believes a word that you say.
You're not the psychic, but you mean actually stalker, and you just kind of like were stalking me, and you saw that I kind of was giving one person in particular more attention, then yeah, no psychic told you that. You lie, you fry. Get real, dude. Oh no, he's big time. Oh no, he's big time stalker, but now it's going to be way overboard because I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was. As soon as it wasn't like I cared if he knew, but as soon, I mean, I wasn't in any hurry to tell him because I knew that he was going to just like, first of all, he'd get really depressed and I'll feel bad and he'll like start, he starts gambling really bad and it's just a bad, but one stalker at a time. Yeah, please. Like, please. And I mean, if you're competing against one I already have on YouTube, then you've got quite the competition ahead of you. It'll be fine. I didn't even mean to even talk about this shit on here right now. I seriously didn't. I had.
At this point, Ziggy is at the Airbnb near Jason's house. It's clear that she just showed up and Jason and her didn't have plans. She confirms that. Who is the stalker now, Ziggy?
Did you? I guess I could say that to you too, right?
So after Jason didn't answer her texts and calls, even after she paid for an Airbnb near his house, Airbnb number 2 in the last week after the raffle, he must have learned or heard her talking about him and their relationship business online, so he shows up in the chat. Here is more on that. It is definitely a bit cringe.
If you did not, why would you even ask me to be with you? So, I mean, both of us like went fast. Don't freaking just put it on me. You need to own a shit too. So nice try. And you could have come up here instead of like, once again, I mean, still, how many times have I asked you to call me? I'm sure I can look at my phone and I guarantee you have not called me.
If a guy isn't calling you, take a hint and quit spending time and money on him because he is clearly not that interested.
So, I mean, both of us like went fast. Don't freaking just put it on me. You need to own a shit too. So nice try. And you could have come up here instead of like, once again, I mean, still, how many times have I asked you to call me? I'm sure I can look at my phone and I guarantee you have not called me. For, I don't know, 48 hours and you haven't been by and I'm 20 minutes away. He was saying like, he said something about moving fast. It's like, we both move fast.
Read the room. Take a hint. Listen to your friends and even strangers in the chat. My bad. But it sounds pathetic AF.
Both move fast. I've been trying to talk to him all day. And now he wants to talk. I mean, like, come on. No, it was not a plan. No, I didn't. No, he did not. He did not bail out on me, okay?
And that is the important part. It was not a plan. He did not bail on her. Ziggy showed up there with expectations and spent a bunch of money on an Airbnb again. Yet he didn't know about it until she was already there. Ziggy, he isn't and wasn't that into you. But you used this situation to make subscribers feel bad for you so they would donate.
I don't know. He just should have been here. That's all. It's It's not, you guys, seriously, this is turning into something bad. I don't even know like what's going on right now. I mean, both of us like went fast. Don't freaking just put it on me. You need to own his shit too. So nice try. And you could have come up here instead of like, once again, I mean, still, how many times have I asked you to call me? I'm sure I can look at my phone and I guarantee you have not called me. I'm sure I can look at my phone and I guarantee you have not called me. I've been here for, I don't know, 48 hours and you haven't been by and I'm 20 minutes away.
That should tell you a whole lot, Ziggy. Why did you keep this dude around?
No, it was not a plan. No, I didn't. No, he did not. He did not bail out on me. Okay. That he doesn't know what he's getting into.
That is important to remember. It was not a plan. Ziggy showed up like a stalker. I say stalker because she uses that word so lightly. She has had at least 4 or 5 stalkers in the last year. Some of this footage is from my video and some is from Average Rando's video. Links are in the description and please go check them out for all the rest of the cringe. Please check out 6up Media for so much more.
It was not a plan. No, I didn't. No, he did not. He did not bail out on me. Okay. That he doesn't know what he's getting into. I tried to get you to come up about other stuff. Like what?
Here is Jason's comment under a recent Circle Jerk video.
Not begging anymore. Like, yeah, I offered to bring him over and he freaking ignored me, ghosted. So yeah, no excuses. Like, dude could take my car in the morning when he wakes up, and I mean, I made every single possible like scenario for the guy. So serious. I'm not showing up at. No, I'm not like, I'm not chasing the guy anymore. I told him this was it. I told him, and I meant it too. I'm serious. I'm serious. And he didn't show up. Not beg you. I will never beg any guy or I think he figured it out. I wish I could hear him, but I can't. Hold on, he still has his phone. I don't know. I feel like really bad. I don't know. Well, let me call him. And I don't know. Like, have you been to sleep? Or you, huh?
Today or last night?
Yeah, today.
Yeah, I took a nap. Yeah, I took a nap for 3 hours.
Like when?
I was like 4 to 6.
4 to 6 this evening?
Yeah.
Mm. So you were, that's really great to know that you were actually awake and ignoring me. Okay. Well, that makes it even better. At least you're honest, I guess. I mean,
Good time I actually got reply to.
no, like seriously. So that like just, who cares what anybody else thinks? Anyways, they're not the ones that have to deal with you.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
And I could tell that. I feel like you're buzzed, like actually, like, and I know you were probably buzzed last time too, but and of course I was like really buzzed too. It was fine, but like you acted like so busy that you could not like hang out, okay, because you had so much shit to do.
Well, I text you, man. Did you read what I text you?
Yeah, you're at your after you're telling me how.
No, besides that, when I said why.
Probably buzzed last time too, and of course I was like really buzzed too. It was fine, but too. So listen, like you can work around everything else, but I also need a little bit of effort. Like,
yeah, you do. But hey, I'm trying to go that extra effort, I guess.
he said, you after it's pretty much time for you to go back to work. Now you want to be like, oh, I'm gonna put in the effort, and now I also got another stalker to freaking deal with because I did give you a chance, and now I have to deal with X being extra stalkerish. So now, like, you don't get it work out, so I don't get the relationship or my fairy tale, and then I have like the ex now that's acting like super weird. I guess I'll just take it how I can get it. What? No, I mean, if this is how I have to, I guess we're gonna be our relationship or friendship or whatever it is gonna be like a reality show now for everybody, and they're gonna be like wanting their Jason episode, I guess. Hear our problems.
Oh, it's not. I don't care.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere. There's no trucks. I'm stuck here. I should just stop over. I can't. I can't. No other. My battery's about dead. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no U-Haul trucks here. U-Haul, I can't.
Make money, and if we put our minds to it. Money is very easy to come by. It's not. You just have to freaking. You just have to put one foot in the front of the other and just constantly, like with reselling, you have to constantly be listing, constantly. It's never stopping. There's not a day off. You always are listing, and when you sell products, you use that money to buy more, and it's constant, nonstop. The only time I asked her specifically for a loan was just until now, or after Jim's passing. It was for a loan. I would never. I have had 3 people loan me $1,000 on here, and I paid it back. Yeah, the amount of money that was loaned to me was more. I was gonna ask a few people to borrow some money. Okay, that's what I was telling her. I was confiding her. I said, hey, I was gonna ask a few people to borrow some money. Because I said, hey, I got this idea. I was gonna ask a few people to borrow some money, and I was gonna see if I could probably, borrow. I was gonna ask you if I could borrow some money, and so it was hard for me to even. I said it differently. It's so stupid, but.
Bones, guys. I have I have recordings. I have my call with TBI and the Hawkins police to prove that, yeah, I saw bones today and they look like little, yeah.
Like an idiot. I can't be any more mad at. You can't be any more mad at me than I am at myself. If me taking down the fucking video doesn't do any good. Tiffany, you can kiss my ass. You have a forever fucking enemy. I will never, ever be aligned with you in any way, friend, acquaintance, anything. You are a fucking bitch. Dirty whore. Then you, oh my, you dirty whore. Then you, oh my God. Hey guys. Thank you. I'm really sorry. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. If like the mods can just delete any negative comments immediately, this isn't the time to put somebody more down when they're already down. Delete them. I know I usually like all comments, and you can bash me all you want tonight, okay? First, I want to say, fuck you, you dumb bitch, Tiffany Marie. You backstabbing piece of shit, no good, drama-seeking piece of shit. Now that I got that out of the way, I am human, Tiffany is human, Molly Golightly is human, Andra, the whole group, Benny, we're all human. We make mistakes. If you guys want to be mad at me or fucking ever because of my lapse in judgment last night that I immediately freaking recognized, like an idiot, I can't be any more mad at. You can't be any more mad at me than I am at myself. If me taking down the fucking video doesn't do any good. Because why? Everybody's put it everywhere now. It doesn't matter. You know it's hard.